Welcome to 3-Minute Time Capsule. Today, we're stepping back into the world of medieval Europe, a time of knights, castles, and great transformations. From the collapse of the Roman Empire to the rise of feudalism, the medieval period, also known as the Middle Ages, shaped the foundations of modern Europe. Let's dive into the history and key aspects of this fascinating era. The medieval period began in the 5th century with the fall of the Roman Empire. Europe fragmented into smaller kingdoms, leading to centuries of political instability. Without the unifying power of Rome, Europe entered what is often called the Dark Ages, marked by frequent invasions such as those by the Vikings and Magyars. However, this wasn't a time of complete darkness. Christianity spread throughout Europe, becoming the dominant cultural and spiritual force, with the Catholic Church at the center of life. Monasteries preserved knowledge and manuscripts, while new kingdoms like the Franks began to emerge, laying the foundation for future European nations. As central authority crumbled, a new social system called feudalism developed. Under feudalism, kings granted land to powerful lords in exchange for military service. These lords then divided their land among vassals, often knights, who swore loyalty in exchange for protection and the right to live on the land. At the bottom of the system were the serfs, peasants who worked the land in return for protection. While life for serfs was harsh, this system provided some stability in a time of frequent warfare. Castles, both homes and fortresses, became symbols of feudal power. The Catholic Church was the most powerful institution during medieval Europe. It influenced every aspect of life, from politics to education. Monks and priests were among the few literate people, and the Church's wealth and land rivaled that of kings. Cathedrals were constructed in grand Gothic style, like the famous Notre Dame in Paris. Pilgrimages to holy sites such as Jerusalem or Santiago de Compostela became important spiritual journeys for many. The Church also played a major role in the Crusades, a series of religious wars aimed at reclaiming the Holy Land from Muslim rule. Medieval Europe is often associated with knights, warriors who followed a code of chivalry. This code emphasized bravery, honor, and loyalty to one's lord and the protection of the weak. Tournaments, jousting, and the idea of courtly love were all part of this knightly culture. Knights played a key role in medieval warfare, often fighting on horseback with swords and lances. However, not all battles were romanticized. The medieval period saw brutal conflicts like the 100 Years' War between England and France, as well as the relentless invasions by the Mongols and Vikings. By the late medieval period, Europe began to change. The Black Death, a deadly plague in the 14th century, killed a third of Europe's population, weakening the feudal system. The growth of towns, trade, and the rise of powerful monarchs began to shift society away from feudalism. As the Renaissance dawned in the 15th century, the Middle Ages gave way to a new era of art, science, and exploration, which we'll explore in another episode. But the legacy of the medieval world, from its castles and cathedrals to its chivalric ideals, can still be seen in modern European culture. Thanks for joining us on this journey through medieval Europe. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to learn more about history in just 3 minutes with 3-Minute Time Capsule. Until next time.